So you're both working on something very exciting. The new women's executive development program called Women Who Mean Business. So why is this program important and why now? Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we're so excited about this. And, when you let in the other day is what can we really do now? Both fortunate enough to be named to the Hall of Fame by McCombs. And so we've also had this great relationship through the years. And it just seemed like the timing was absolutely right. Is that we come at it from a little bit two different points of view, which I think is more of a well-rounded view of the real world experience that we can talk about. And we're going to get into, case studies and real conversations and what if and gosh, I don't know if I can make this work or how am I going to negotiate for this. We're going to really get into the nitty gritty.
There's not one profile for how women must behave in the workplace. Now, that said, we have to prove ourselves. And so, this notion of, you asked about, I do think women in particular have to learn to adapt to some degree. We've got to figure out how to flex. It does not mean changing your fundamental style every day, but it's knowing the situation you're in and figuring out how to be taken seriously and how to get credibility.
But we're hoping to get up to 50 women, no more, because we want it to be not a huge group. We want to have real hands on experience. But it's our way of somehow giving back to women that are looking for that next big thing. And so it's for women who've been in the workforce probably 5 years or more. And they're now ready to say, okay, what is it going to take to get me to that next level or possibly the C-suite? And we're saying entrepreneurs, join us. Corporate women, join us. We'd like to see be a mix so that we have a diverse group of women from different industries as well.
First of all, I've led lots of teams, lots of people, and I will tell you there is some truth to these generalizations, right? And I have watched the phenomena, right? This whole mansplaining, where a woman, I've watched it. I've watched it in boardrooms, I've watched it in conference rooms, I've watched it happen, where women will make a comment, and the guy comes in and says it, and they get credit. And having said that, part of this is we've got to learn to find our voice.
This, we want to build a community because it's all about connections. And so if Lynn and I can introduce these women to some other senior strong business leaders, if we can help them connect with each other and have maybe a lifelong network of women that they can talk to, because that's where we need each other. It's the support we have to have when the chips are down. If I can call a friend of mine who's another woman, maybe working in another company, saying, wow, I got a real ringer thrown at me today. What do I do? Or how am I going to make it through it? Or could you help me with this? Yeah, we'll do it. So that's what this is all about in a nutshell.